African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 18th of December, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. Units of the North Group of Forces in the Kharkiv direction inflicted defeat on armed formations of the Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Zolokiv and Volchansk in the Kharkiv region. The enemy lost up to 50 servicemen, an armored combat vehicle, and 4 122mm D-30 howitzers. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position, defeated the manpower and equipment of the mechanized assault brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Novomlinsk, Zagrozovo, Lozovaya in the Kharkiv region, Ivanovka, Torskoy, Terny in the Donetsk People's Republic, and Novoegorovka in the Luhansk People's Republic. They repelled 2 counterattacks by the enemy's assault units. The Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 540 servicemen, an infantry fighting vehicle, a US-made M113 armored personnel carrier, a Polish-made Rosomak armored personnel carrier, 2 pickup trucks, a UK-made 155mm FH-70 howitzer, a 152mm D-20 gun, 3 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery units, 2 122mm D-30 howitzers, a 105mm M119 gun, and a 105mm M101 howitzer made in the U.S. The Cordis electronic warfare station was destroyed. As a result of decisive actions by units of the Southern Group of Troops, the settlement of Trudovoye in the Donetsk People's Republic was liberated. Formations of 2 mechanized, mountain assault, and infantry brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and 2 territorial defense brigades were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Dranovka, Chasov Yar, Reznikovka, Svanovka, Fedorovka, and Petrovskoye of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to 350 servicemen, an armored combat vehicle, 2 cars, and a 122mm D-30 howitzer. A US-made and /TPQ-50 counter-battery radar station and an ammunition depot were destroyed. Units of the Center Group of Forces, as a result of successful offensive actions, liberated the settlement of Stary Terny of the Donetsk People's Republic. They defeated the manpower and equipment of 2 mechanized brigades, an assault battalion of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, 2 territorial defense brigades, and a Special Forces Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Dzержinsk, Zarya, Katarinovka, Shevchenko, Pravdovka, and Sherbanovka of the Donetsk People's Republic. They repelled 11 counterattacks by armed formations of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The enemy lost up to 440 servicemen, a Canadian-made Senator armored combat vehicle, 2 cars, 3 152mm Stubby howitzers, 2 152mm D-20 guns, and a 122mm D-30 howitzer. Units of the East Group of Forces continued to advance into the depths of the enemy's defense, defeated the formations of 2 mechanized brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and 2 territorial defense brigades in the areas of the settlements of Velika Novosyolka, Zelenoypol, Razliv, Bogodar, and Vermevka of the Donetsk People's Republic. Repulsed the enemy's counterattack. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost up to 160 servicemen, a British-made Snatch armored combat vehicle, 152mm Akatsia and 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery units, and a 152mm D-20 gun. Units of the Dnieper Group of Forces defeated the manpower and equipment of the mechanized mountain assault brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Antonovka, Sadovo in the Kherson region, Nestoryanka and Kamenskoye in the Zaporizhia region. They repelled 2 attacks by enemy formations. The Ukrainian armed forces lost more than 70 servicemen, 2 vehicles, 2 152mm D-20 guns, and a 122mm self-propelled artillery unit Gvozdika. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the groups of troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation damaged the infrastructure of military airfields, workshops for the assembly of unmanned aerial vehicles and their storage sites, concentrations of manpower and military equipment of the armed forces of Ukraine in 139 districts. Air defense systems shot down a U.S.-made HIMARS multiple launch rocket system and 43 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. Since the beginning of the special military operation, a total of 650 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 37,910 unmanned aerial vehicles, 590 anti-aircraft missile systems, 19,834 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,501 multiple launch rocket system combat vehicles, 19,803 field artillery pieces and mortars, and 29,294 special military vehicles have been destroyed. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.